guess we need to feel like we're doing something today since we didn't get our gravel. So Mike's gonna cut part of this tree up, cut it down, and try to get it drug out of here, and then at least we'll feel like we accomplished something. The raw horsepower electric Harbor Freight chainsaw.
I tell you what,
That's a hell of a saw, isn't it? We've cut everything with that thing.
so much with this.
Yeah, we've had it for a long time and it has never failed us. That thing is amazing.
Yeah, definitely doing small projects. This one gets lights, works every time, no pulling.
I don't know how the new ones are. They don't sell that Lynx brand anymore, but it's been a heck of a, we have the pole saw too, and it's been a heck of a tool for not very much money. And we want to welcome you to Hillbillies Do Stuff. We are the Hillbillies and we do stuff. All right, we're gonna go get some work done.
I don't know what we want to do with this stuff.
I don't know, I can haul it up. Okay. Switch to the bigger saw, huh?
stuff out there. I'll pull in there.
Do what?
Before we put our stuff, we'll pull the branches stuff when we go down there. So dump it
Well, the rocks aren't going to go that far over anyway.
out. You say that.
We'll leave that root ball there. Maybe it'll help hold the bank a little bit till it
For a while. Yeah.
till it rots. But hopefully by that time we have concrete, huh? We got a little bit done. I'm pretty hot and tired for like
It's really humid.
half an hour worth of work.
Yeah, it's so
I'm
humid.
kind of drippy. Well, let's haul this wood over and put it in the firewood pile and
You filming me?
nope,
Oh, I thought I was like, I'm just sweating over here. And you're
Yeah.
you're filming.
wasn't on you. Well, we're nothing if not easily sidetracked. Decided on the hottest day of the freaking year, it's time to take down our Christmas decorations in July when they went up in, I don't know, November. So I guess it'd be easier just to leave them for next year than it would be to take them down, but they're really bothering me. So got to get the ladder out, get those puppies out of the tree. Safety first, honey. Safety first. That thing cuts them, but you gotta like really cut, really like do it. Cha.
Catch him or
Yeah, just let it go. It might bust. Hold on, I'll try. Yep. We weren't real interested in how to take them down when we put them up, were we?
You what?
We weren't real thinking about how to take them down when we put them up.
No, we were way more excited about putting them up.
Such is Christmas. Something done. I got some rock this morning. This is half. The other load is still on its way. The guy just dumped this off and left, and he's coming back with another load. It is, I got a lot of rock to move. My poor little tractor has got a lot of rock to move, but at least we're on the way. All the trouble it took to get this here, the guy that kept standing me up, waiting all day in the heat, and then finally we got somebody that came through. So we got half the rock, waiting on the other half, super excited. And then this weekend I can get to work on getting this over to the great big hole and filling that in so that we can drive in our own yard now instead of through the neighbor who's so nice to let us use this driveway. But here we are, here I am. Mike had to work today. Teacher life. I'm happy to be off and be able to take care of this today. So follow along and you'll see if I get this fixed or if it's just one catastrophe after another. We'll see. Well, just got the second load. This is what $1,000 worth of rock looks like. It's a pretty big pile. Maybe 6 foot tall. I don't even know. Oh, it's a lot of rock. I don't know if it's gonna be enough, but it'll get us started anyway. Hopefully that's enough. old pile of rocks, huh?
This is really stuck without a tractor.
Yeah, I can't imagine.
You're renting a bobcat.
Oh, I love renting bobcats. I do love renting bobcats. That's something I don't get to do now that we have a tractor.
For next anniversary, I'll rent you a piece of equipment. Something you haven't driven yet.
Ooh.
So, see? That's the kind of husband I am, right there.
Next year for my anniversary, I get to rent any piece of equipment?
Yep.
All right. I'm going to have to spend a whole year thinking about what I want.
I'll let you rent whatever you want.
See, these rocks right here are pretty big.
They're pretty big.
These are pretty good size ones. Some of them on top are not that big. You kind of just got to pick and choose.
Yeah, I would go that bigger ones like for the edges, but these will be fine. The concrete and stuff. We're going to coat the whole thing in concrete eventually.
Yeah, it'll be fine.
After this happens.
But there's some nice big ones on the edges.
Even though I think it was a fluke what happened, but I don't want another fluke to happen.
Well, and it's only going to get worse if we don't.
Yeah. Oh, I mean,
Like,
yeah.
if it come through there now, it would get way worse.
Right, because we don't have big ones now. It has to be concrete to basically
Yeah.
get it now. So, all right.
All
Want me to
right.
Scoop of them.
Yeah, we can put a scoop of them in.
I want to see like how far it goes. How much is actually a scoop?
Okay. Well, rock pile.
Rock pile.
We got, we've only been out here a few minutes, but it's starting to get dark, so we're gonna come back out in the morning and work, but we put about 7 or 8 scoops of rock down in there.
Yep, and it would have been nice just to drive the gravel and dump in a big pile here, but we want to mix concrete in. So it would have had to been done in like layers anyway. To get enough concrete on everything.
Yeah, and it's really not that hard.
It's not hard.
At least we don't have to lift them.
I'm sure some people were like, why wouldn't they just dump a big pile right there? Fill it in.
Yeah, well, the only pile could have been in the middle of our driveway.
Well,
Or if they backed up to this and dumped it in, and I'm unsure about the stability of what's left, for one thing, and that dump truck was really heavy.
I wanted to mix concrete in anyway, so.
Yeah, so we're gonna go get concrete probably tomorrow. Go get some concrete, and then we'll just mix in some here and there.
A
pallet of concrete.
Like rich people do. Yeah, none of this just per the bag. What are you griping at me?
Oh, I thought there was a squirrel over there. It's you, twitching with your cup. But yeah, we're gonna get some concrete, start mixing some concrete in with the rocks, try to hold it a little better. And then the plan is when it's done and it's all settled, we're gonna pour concrete over the top. But we're looking at a couple months away on that.
Yeah.
Couple $1,000 and a couple months away. This was $1,000 worth of rocks today that I was not real happy about spending, so.
Could have been worse.
could have been worse.
You gotta look at the plus all the time.
All right, thanks a lot. We'll be back tomorrow. I had glitter in my bucket from the Christmas ornaments, and now it's down there.
That'll be permanent.
So there will be forever immortalized glitter in our bridge.
We hope. We hope forever immortalized. We hope it isn't downstream at some point.
Yeah, I don't want to give anybody else my glitter, let alone my racks. There's the 7 scoops I think we put down there. It doesn't look like very much. Slow going. It'll be all right.
That'll be fine.
Okay, let's go home. This morning is to mix up a little bit of concrete and kind of dump it in with the rocks and try to stick them together. This isn't the main concrete that we're going to try to pour over the top after it's done, but just try to...
Just because these rocks were smaller than we actually wanted,
Yeah.
So we're kind of consolidating with the concrete kind of.
It was the biggest ones we could get delivered from the quarry.
Yeah.
So, yeah, we're going to try to just dump it randomly in between them and then put more rocks on top of them and try to get it to stick in the corrugated parts of that pipe a little bit better. So that's what we got going on this morning. We're gonna just keep our fingers crossed this whole entire time. If it had been worse, we'd have put in another pipe, you know, to transport more water through, but I'm not gonna dig this out, and if it had been better, I guess we wouldn't be having to do this. So here we are, doing the best we can.
Start dumping it right around here?
Yeah.
Yes.
You gonna do it with a shovel, or are you just gonna tip the pan?
I'm gonna tip it. Yeah, I'm gonna have a fairly good amount, or it's not gonna stick.
That's just 6 bags of concrete. So we're gonna put rocks there, try to make a little ramp. Still slide farther out, and then we'll get more concrete tomorrow. We're not gonna get any more today, we're just gonna do rocks today. We got our pallet of concrete. I've got some loaded in the tractor already this morning. We got about 9 bags of it poured last night and a little bit more gravel dumped. It's a little bit slow going, but it's not as insurmountable as it was before. So I'm hoping that today I can get some work done. I'm out here by myself because Mike had to work, so I'm trying to surprise him by getting some work done. But I might get lazy really fast. We'll see what happens. But it is starting to fill in. The pit is starting to look a little bit better. I got 8 bags loaded on the tractor. So I'm gonna try to get that dumped down in the rocks and then get some more rocks dumped on there. And then hopefully pretty soon we can drive across it. It's not gonna be perfect until we get the concrete poured on top, but I think we're a couple months out on that. So let's see where we get. Walking up here, you can see what we got done. Yesterday I got some concrete poured and then got some rocks dumped on that. This is where I'm gonna put the concrete now to lock these rocks together. Got that all down in there. We are starting to make a pretty good heck of a dent in our rock pile over there, but there's quite a bit done down here, so I think we're gonna be okay on the amount of rocks. We're gonna have to get some gravel when we get a little closer to the end, but if I can get this built up right here, at least we can drive across it. So then we won't have to go around anymore. The neighbor was nice enough to bring over a tank of water in his truck so that we don't have to keep running to the top to get water for the concrete every time we need it. We can just take the truck up with a 55-gallon drum. So I'm gonna try to get done what I can get done today. We'll see. Exhausted. I'm dripping with sweat. I'm filthy. My poor shoes, I don't know if you can see them, filled them with concrete. I'm not super happy. My toes are starting to get kind of stiff, so I'm gonna go home and shower and probably come back later with Mike and try to get this finished off, but I'm gonna show you what I got done today. So I got this part. I feel pretty good about it. I got that big hole down there filled in. Got this. There's some dirt on top because I was scooping those rocks over there and got some dirt in it, but it'll be okay. Put some clay dirt over there. Filled this all in. I can walk across it. I don't want to do too much because I did just pour concrete down in there, but I wanted those rocks to kind of get stuck in it. We'll come back tonight, put some more concrete down in there. and then we'll see where we are. I think a little more concrete in there and some dry time could about drive across it. So we're at least getting to that point. I know your thumb hurts. Done? Got them in there. That should help hold the wall a little bit.
Should help a little bit.
I'll put concrete on put concrete on them. Yep, that'll be good. Not a bad amount of work for today.
You did way more work than me.
Yeah, I did 21 bags of concrete and 12 loads of rock. You pounded in that rebar and went to work. So congratulations.
Yeah, I got paid for the day.
Oh, well, this had to save us something, right?
Oh yeah, saved me.
And if it would have looked like this after it washed out, I would have been okay. Like, because we could have drove across it if it had only been this bad. So we've reached the point of I wouldn't have had a panic attack.
Four-wheel drive will get across this.
Yeah. But I wouldn't have had a panic attack if it looked like this. So we're at that point. Which is an improvement. Got done bringing down 2 loads of the red clay, and it looks like the road is drivable. So, you know, I gotta try it sometime. I'm gonna drive across it. That'll be a big step in this driveway process. Keep your fingers crossed that it doesn't cave in on me. I don't think it will. I think that we've done a pretty decent job. Just getting that first step done. It's gonna let me go ahead and work on some other areas now. Clearly there's still a lot to go, but it kind of concludes the process of not being able to drive through the driveway, having to use the neighbor's driveway, which has been, you know, awesome that he lets us do it, but super inconvenient because it is quite a ways around. Every load of dirt, quite a ways around. So here we are. We can almost drive across our driveway. It's only been a couple of weeks. So I'm pretty proud of that progress. I was pretty stressed in the beginning, and this, you know, this is a big accomplishment for me. So thanks for following along. If you have enjoyed this and you want to see where we go from here, see the driveway finished, see the building progress. Hopefully we get some, we catch a break here with all these little piddly things that need to be done and things that just keep popping up, and then we can get something going on the building again when we recoup a little bit from that. So hit the subscribe button, follow us. We really appreciate it. Thanks. Hillbillies do stuff. Another full day of work and out here sweating my tail off. But I think it's good enough. If you can see it, it's going to be good enough to drive the truck out across, and I'm going to try it out. I've driven the tractor across it a whole bunch of times and worked on it a little more, poured a little more concrete, got a little more of the red clay down. And I think we can be pretty confident in driving across it while we continue to fix it. So I'm super excited, super happy. Thanks for coming along with us. Subscribe to our channel, Hillbillies Do Stuff.